We're going to begin, though, tonight with that illegal dumping in a Detroit neighborhood. Neighbors living on those streets they're fed up and they want answers.
So we sent 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig to Detroit's West Side to get action for these residents. And she joins us now for the scene. And Kim, who's causing this dumping and what can be done to stop it after all?
Well, there's so many people we're talking about. It could be everybody from contractors to just people who are just lazy to take it to the dump. And so we are getting the word out for these homeowners around here. People are desperate for this dumping to stop. There's even a boat here, and a block over, 2 more boats just dumped.
It happens fast.
You know, you get sad. You're sad. It's sad to come out and have to walk through this and look at it every day.
I've seen a lot of corners of Detroit, but the dumping in this West Side neighborhood is about as bad as it gets, and overnight it got worse.
That wasn't there when my son left to go to work. So between sometime about 5:30 in the morning until about 9, somebody came and did that.
A lot of times, you know, you can clean up. My mother and I and a lot of people who live in the community will clean up the community, and just as fast as we cleaned it up, it would be things dumped.
For several blocks along Capitol Street near the Southfield Freeway, you'll see piles of blatant disregard for the neighborhoods people call home.
I stay down here on this corner. It's 2 boats, it's tires, it's garbage. And then when I see the people, I go say, please don't dump that there.
And what do they say to you?
Oh, I'm sorry. We gonna leave. We ain't gonna dump it. And then when we in the house, they come back and they actually dump this stuff here.
What makes this so crazy is just a few blocks away on the other side of the freeway is a city dump where it costs nothing for residents, not contractors, to drop a load. What makes you decide to bring it down here as opposed to what a lot of people are doing and just dumping it?
This is what you're supposed to do. It's free.
I have a friend of mine who hates when I throw paper out the window.
Oh my goodness,
yes. You know,
seriously.
I feel like that's a job for somebody. So
oh my God, dude.
You know,
really?
at the same time.
No. You realize that that's a big part of the problem, because when people see people disrespecting the city, they feel it's okay to do it.
And that's how he felt. So he told me, and we worked on it, and I'm a little better. I'm going to try.
No, why?
Well, I'm going to try.
Why? Now, why do you even do it, though?
Well, because it's like habit sometimes with it. It's just
why can't you just say, you know what, just like I'm not going to like bang my head up against the wall, I'm not going to throw garbage
out. But that
out.
hurts a little bit more. Did you find out later on that you're hurting people when you're throwing the garbage out?
You realize that.
But when you banging your head up against the wall, it hurts quicker.
Okay, but you realize you're hurting the community.
It's a slower hurt when you, exactly, but it's a slower hurt when you throw that little paper out the door and you think it's not hurting somebody.
Don't do it. We care.
Now, the city only comes around every 3 months to pick up this garbage. Now, they'll be back on September 13th. And instead of doing this, take your mess to a city dump. We'll have those locations on our website at WXYZ.com. And contractors, you know the deal. You have to pay to have your stuff dumped. Back to you, Carolyn.
Yeah, people should also try and write down the license plates of people who are actually doing that dumping so they can get them in trouble and follow the person who's actually doing it. Kim, would that help?
Absolutely, and people are doing anything and everything they can. They're trying to get the city to be more proactive in working with them. We talked to one man who said that sometimes he tries to report it and he is going in a circle trying to report it. But as you know, the city's in a crisis right now. They're just trying to keep up with themselves right now. And so it's really upon a lot of people, citizens, Detroiters, contractors, anybody who's doing this to just knock it off.
Yes,
back to you.
To just stop and especially get the message to young people so they won't do it when they're adults.
Absolutely.
Keep your city beautiful, right?
You betcha.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Kim.